Yo, good morning to you all my fellow paragons. Guess you are wondering, paragon means perfect. So yeah, here is a paragon peeps master here, John. Good luck as always. Sorry, I've not been able to put out a video since the past week, or should I say the past 2 weeks, because I've been mostly busy and I've not been in trade. So yeah, I couldn't put up a video or do analysis. I wanted to start something. Yeah, we've gotten over 50 YouTube um subscribers, and definitely I think YouTube is reviewing my channel for at least 24 hours in order to start live videos and all those stuff. So that's a good news from my part, because definitely I'll be able to begin live videos. I always have it, like I always wanted to like do live analysis. I have a few years, I won't say several years, I have a few years experience in trading, and that's mostly on gold. I haven't engaged much on any other currency pairs aside gold. So I have much experience with the gold pair, gold USD. So I always wanted to do live analysis and also live trades, trade on live analysis and all those stuff like that. Um, so that not just about doing live analysis, I want others to at least learn from the little knowledge I have, and also at the same time, you know, how should I put it? At the same time, get contributions on live trades. Live trades. When you are doing live streams like this, you can be able to engage in the chats, receive live chat, live comments, and have engagement. There's now two or three people putting heads together to understand analysis, and you guys can ask questions that you want, like on live this. And so I'll have to put a schedule for that. Probably I might want to do live analysis 2 or 3 times in a week. It depends on my schedule. Overall, I would have sold out myself. I would have been like, okay, if you want to learn how I trade, why don't you like join my live, join my mentorship and all those stuff like that. But I almost feel like I should give things for free. So it is only for those who want to join live lessons. So it will mostly be on the live shows. Whenever I do live, I'll teach all those stuff like that for free. But then my signals are mostly not free. Yeah. Mostly because I believe that if you are lazy enough not to watch the live to learn, then it's the same thing like, at least probably you should pay for signals. But my signals are very cheap. They're cheap. There is a weekly subscription or a monthly subscription. The reason I have a weekly subscription is mostly to make it versatile for those who are not able to come up with full payments, but they are very cheap. And for monthly subscription, those who don't want the hassle of paying every week, it is you can use both card payment or bank transfer, but it's cheap, cheap for at least those who earn low income. So it's a cheap distance. And part of my idea for the weekly signals is weekly subscription is mostly that maybe probably there's someone that would love to try it for 1 week. Oh, is it a profitable signal or not? Signal service. If it is profitable, okay, I would like to go all in. So that 1 week is more like, okay, let me just pay a little amount and experience what the signal is, how it comes off, and then if it is profitable, I'll just go all in. Overall, yeah, overall my teachings will just be for free. Signals will be normal for, I won't say lazy people, but mostly those who don't have time for analysis and don't want to learn how to trade. So it makes things easy for you. So you, as you can see, I'm from Nigeria, so mostly the currency might be in naira. I also, on the website, there is also an option for the dollar currency in case you're not from Nigeria, so you pay with cards and all those stuff like that. So let's move on to what I'm trying to teach. I'm sorry if there are external noise. I need to get a mic. I don't know why it always comes to my heart to get a mic, but I'm mostly forgetful. As you can see, my channel is not new, but mostly I started posting videos new. Like yeah, I'm not consistent with videos. Like, I'm someone who don't have much time to do video stuff and all those stuff like that. But I've been trading for a few years now. So, but me posting videos only came as an idea last month, being July of 2024. I felt like, okay, probably why don't I start posting videos online? Mostly, yeah, that's just it. But overall, this is an analysis video for the week. I might want to start from the week one time frame and all those stuff like that. But overall, let's just try. Let me start from the 1 week time frame. As always, my culture. I love yeah. Let me just start in the 1 week time frame. Although I could put in customized time frame because my trading view is a subscribed one, so I could change it to seconds interval and all those stuff, 2 minutes, 1 minute, all those stuff like that. So yeah, so now we have a 1 week time frame. Let me draw the previous week's high and the previous week's low. I'm sorry I cleared the screen before I started posting video. That's mostly because I didn't do an analysis last week. Yeah, I didn't do an analysis last week. So I didn't how should I put it? I mostly deleted every drawings on the screen, but here is it. So this is how you chart the weekly time frame. You chart it on the previous week's high. Remember, include the wicks. Don't put it on just the body of the candlestick. Include the wicks of the candlestick. So we are going for the previous week's high. Previous week's high. This is the previous week's high. And like always, you guys know that I love giving in random names as long as I understand what I'm trying to do. These names are not official, but these are part of the names that makes me understand the market. So we go for the previous week's low. This is the previous week's low. Remember to include the wicks of the candlesticks. So previous week's low. Yeah. Now we go on the day one time frame. As you can see, the previous week's high and the previous week's low. Yeah, the low, as you can see, is a zone. Look at it here. There's a support here for the low. That's to show you that technical analysis in forex trading is very important. You see this place, that's to show you the low is a strong zone. Yeah, as you can see also here, rejections and all those stuff like that is a nice zone. So the previous week's high is a new high in the whole of gold trading. So it is a new high. So there is no zone again. There is only possibilities up there. So I won't say this thing. So the previous week's high will become our support, our general week support, unless if broken, unless it is broken. But as you can see, the market this new week tried to go, I'm recording this video on a Monday, the market tried to go above the previous week's high and closed, and it rejected, although it's still morning. So yeah, we don't know the possibilities of later or how this week will turn out to be, but I believe this candle should come and retest. So week one for our previous, we'll use the weekly time frame for our previous week's high and previous week's low. Then we use the daily time frame to find our trend. As you can see, gold is on an uptrend, is an uptrend, although it's not straightforward, but this is an uptrend. Gold has been on an uptrend, and gold will continue being on an uptrend. Quote me on that. That's just a simple truth. Gold, no matter how it comes back to retest, gold will continue being on an uptrend, because mostly the wars that are happening and all those stuffs like that. So gold is a currency, is a commodity or a metal that feeds on crises, tensions, inflations, and all those stuff. So that's why it will just keep going unless the war tensions and all these world events happening die down. But as for now, yeah, unless also economies fix themselves, but general gold will continue going up. No matter how it comes back, retest, it will just keep going up. We have seen it historically. We have seen it historically. Gold keeps going up. Historically, gold keeps going up. Like it just keeps going up. So the general trend for gold is mostly an uptrend, but we know that even with uptrends there are always areas of retest. So now this is where our previous week's low is. Also notice that this week there is almost no high impact news. I think only 2 days for high impact news within the whole 5 trading days. Within the whole 5 trading days, only 2 days for high impact news. So yeah, that's just how it is. Overall, uh overall, we'll just have to know that gold is on an uptrend, and try to like check where are the possible retests. Where will it retest possibly? Where will be the reaction? So overall, since we know it's an uptrend, I want to make this video. I think it will be hard for gold to come back to this 2280. This is a strong zone for demand. This is a strong demand zone. As you can see, this is a strong demand zone. So let's just draw our first demand zone, because there is nothing impossible with gold. This is a very volatile pair. Like gold is very, very volatile. Gold is very, very volatile. So let's draw in our demand zone. This is a first demand zone. I don't think it will retest up to this place. It's just too far fetched. But let us watch and see. So this is a strong demand zone. Strong demand zone. SDZ mostly. Yeah. So strong demand zone. I'm putting this so that you can be able to copy if you want to copy. If you want to see where the prices are. Strong demand zone. So this is a strong demand zone. Yeah. 2280 is a strong demand zone. Yep. And then we also make this our zone. This zone here, we'll make it our zone. Why? Because the market has tested a few times here. The market has tested a few times here. This is a strong zone here. It has tested a few times here. It has tested a few times here. This is a strong area of cells and all those stuff like that. So we are trying to use the recent one. I love using recent zones. Let's make this another zone. 2250, 2350. Sorry, what did I do? Oh dear. Did I draw anything here? Alright, sorry. 2350 is a strong zone also. This is a strong psychological zone. 2350 is a strong psychological zone, a strong demand zone also. I want to make it straight. A strong zone. So I'll just make it a demand zone. Yeah, this is a strong zone that the market might retest to. And then these are previous week's low is a strong zone also. The previous week's low is a strong zone. The previous week's low is a strong zone. The previous week's low is a strong zone. So we are expecting this like a strong demand zone here. Like there's a strong demand here. This is a demand zone here. As you can see, the candlesticks around here broke past this previous support resistance. Like there's so much strong buys around this area. These strong buys around this area shows us there's a demand, and then the market came back and retested this zone. This is like a double bottom here. It retested this zone and went back up, came back for the third time again to try to retest the zone, and it went back up again. Even this is like a strong news, but you couldn't push it further down than this. So it came back, retested the zone, and then it went back up. Like the buyers are extremely strong in the gold market. So now we have a I don't think there will be any retest in this zone again. This 2350 there, I don't believe there will be any retest on this zone again. So now our retest will be on this previous week's low. There will be a retest in this zone. As you can see, it's around now a strong support. Remember, this is a daily candlesticks. Each candlestick here represents just one day. So now, and on daily candlesticks, each of its supports and resistance are very powerful. So pay close attention to it. This shows us that um this candlestick is a support now because it has been broken. This zone is a support zone. There's so much candlesticks here that have shown that this previous week's low is a strong support. Is a what? Strong support. Now it has become a support. Before it was resistance, but now it has become a support. So um I believe this market should come and retest here. But overall, remember, you are not waiting for a full week for it to come back to this previous week's low to retest. But seeing that this week there are not much volatile news this week, so I expect slow movements on gold. But then let's go to Let's go to the 4 hours time frame. Here is another zone here. This is another place for a retest. This place is another place for a retest. The market has respected it. So I would love to I would love to put this as a place to expect a retest around this place. 2472. All right, let me just put this. Although, yeah, this is it here. I Let me just expect a retest around here. Also, it will react once it comes here. Let me put daily. So this is just a daily time frame. These zones here, this is my first strong zone, second strong zone, third. Just know. So here we go. Remember, if the market breaks below this daily, it will continue to the previous week's low. If it breaks below this, it will continue to this daily zone here. Yeah, and then I believe this is the last one. If it will ever come, this is the last strong zone here. So now we go to our 4 hours time frame to check some stuff. Our 4 hours time frame. Our 4 hours time frame to check other stuff. Did we draw our zones? Well, as you can see, on the 4 hour time frame, you can see this strong demand zone. The market has tested multiple times on this strong demand zone. Look at so much retesting. It tested multiple times and then it went here. It kept testing and then it went here, and you can see it's retested here. So previous week's low. Yeah, so I'm expecting it to come and retest this previous week's low probably, but these are for mostly swing traders. For those who are intraday traders, unfortunately, or should I say, you won't use this high market analysis. Now that we have these zones on, I've already drawn all these zones. It's left for intraday traders to try to find opportunities from this place to this place. Don't try, it's only swing traders that will mostly be waiting for all this long for the market to reach this daily zone or the strong zone or previous week's low. It is only swing traders that should wait for that long. But for intraday traders, you have to um find opportunity from this zone to this zone. You would have to look for opportunities from this daily support zone. As you can see, I drew it. It was perfect because it has tested multiple times here. This is like a support now because this candlestick have broken past this place. So this is like a support here. A support. This is like a support. It has turned to a support, a strong support, because there's a strong demand around that place. Gold, expect a retest to this previous week's low. So overall this week I would say try to sell gold. That's my bias. Sell gold from the early start of this week, and if it reaches this zone, this daily zone, try to wait for price action to know what price is saying. If it breaks below this zone with a strong candlestick, then continue selling all the way to this previous week's low. If it reaches this previous week's low, wait, do not continue on a sell until you see what the fundamentals say this week. So if it continues to this previous week low, wait for candlestick confirmation so that you don't just go and try selling and then it goes back up. But it might want to come and fill these gaps here. But overall, the bias is a sell. It has to retest to continue buying. It has to retest to continue buying. That's the bias. So yeah, now we have this, all of these are zones. As you can see the numbers here. Try to do what? Try to take in these numbers so you can do your own personal analysis and understand what I'm trying to say. And yeah, so for for the intraday traders, remember that what, you use the 4 hours time frame to do your charting. I did the overall weekly analysis mostly to see my weekly outlook. But when I do a daily, when I begin to do my live videos, expect that I will do only daily analysis, what I'm expecting for that day, because I would love to place a trade if I see opportunities. But this is an overall weekly outlook. Um so now let me add this preview, this 1 hour, 1 hour, this 1 hour stuff here, 1 hour time frame. So yeah, just add the 1 hour time frame so we see it. So now for intraday traders, remember that what, for intraday traders, this is so many pips. Do not follow that overall weekly analysis to, do not wait for it to reach all those zones. Why should I wait knowing that is an overall buy? Yes, but as an intraday trader, why should I wait until it reaches here before I engage in the market? That means I might wait for a few days. So I could actually write a retest using candlestick confirmation price action, write a retest. This is so much pips that I can't miss. So intraday traders, overall is a buy, is a bullish trend. Overall is a bullish trend, but you could ride on a retest. So you could sell all the way to this zone here. You could sell, catch a few pips. I wouldn't say few pips, several hundred pips. It's like almost 300 pips. Almost 300 pips on gold is a huge pip. So you could catch a few pips. Intraday traders and scalpers. Yeah, I'm not a scalper. I used to scalp before. Let me tell you what I believe overall the best strategy for gold. To me, I believe scalping is best. Catch a few pips, leave, and all those stuff. There are so much things that I will teach concerning gold, but that will be in the days to come. If you are interested, you comment on the you leave your comment on the comment section below. Always remember to do what, to subscribe to the channel. Do not just leave it. So there's so much opportunities. So if it goes back for the fourth time, if it breaks past it, then as you can see, the previous week's high is on a psychological zone. So if it goes back up, you could try to sell all the way to this 2472. You could try to sell. Is a lot of pips. You could swing it. So that's just how it is. And overall, that's all for today. If you have any questions, you ask on the comment section below. On the description, you will see the link to my WhatsApp or my social media, like my Twitter, that's X, or Telegram account. You could try to contact me for any questions. For the signals, you can try to contact me for it. So overall, leave a like, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and peace out. Continue to be a paragon, continue to be perfect. Bye.